Can you believe that 50,000 years ago, a 150-foot long meteorite hit probably about 300 yards from where I'm standing right now? This is the crater I left. I am currently standing right about here somewhere. How's it going, guys? We're traveling through northern Arizona. Turns out there's something very, very interesting that happened up here that was probably catastrophic for, whatever was living around this area at its time. It's pretty cold out here right now, though. It's probably 30-something degrees. I'm here with Senior.
How's it going?
We were just out in Flagstaff, hanging out. It snowed like probably 3-4 feet out there. Still got a little bit out here in the low country desert. But this should be interesting, huh?
Yeah, we've always wanted to stop by here. So it's out in the middle of nowhere, and it's all flat lands except for right here where the crater's at. It's like a mountain area.
So basically what we're out here for is a massive meteor crater. From the best of my knowledge, I think it is the biggest crater that you can actually come up and see. Some people think that the meteor that killed the dinosaurs hit down in Mexico, and then some people might think it's this one because this is the biggest visible one. But this should be very interesting, and we're gonna go check it out.
Quick lake meet update. Water's been the same, no change. It's at 1,046. January and February were months that we don't really get out and do much anyways because it's really cold, the fish go really deep, and it's just hard fishing in general. But as it starts to warm up, we'll definitely be out there. We'll be doing our thing, catching cooks, all that stuff. We're gonna figure out a way. All right, so we just got in. I think it's $25 per person. They got little meteors and stuff. Pretty cool setting.
They got a theater. The crater's over there, Discovery Center. This looks like one of those pods they went into space with, huh? Test capsule.
This is where they filmed the landing.
Oh, look at the sceneries out here, though. So normally out here, it's just pretty much all flat land desert. There's nothing really crazy except like over there. Obviously, that's the one little mountain range where Flagstaff and stuff is. But for the most part, everything is flat except when you hit right here. There's the little tail edge of the crater. But I guess that this is where they were training astronauts back in 1963, it looks like. It's a real dinosaur tooth right there.
Just think about that. This here was in a dinosaur's mouth, just ripping through meat. It's hard to believe, huh?
So are these right here. Little megalodon teeth.
This has to be fake. How does this even exist? It says it's quartz. Look at this quartz. No way.
What the... This is actually the largest chunk of that meteorite that has been found so far, and it's massive. Can you believe that this thing was actually floating around in outer space at one point? So what's interesting is that all of this used to be flat. It was all very flat plains out here until this meteorite hit and it just dug this massive crater. Wow, look at this thing.
For it to dig that deep, this thing was traveling at just a crazy speed. I wonder what happened if you were like 10 miles from here. Probably just disintegrated.
Yeah.
Probably just turned into a mist.
I don't even know if a nuke would leave a hole like this.
I don't think so.
It's 3/4 of a mile wide, and they say like, I don't know, I got a little thing here. It was flying 26,000 miles per hour. It's 50,000 years ago. It's equivalent to 20 million tons of TNT would make a hole like this. 20 million tons of TNT.
I wonder if any like deer and stuff run down there. Rabbits, if anything can survive down here.
700 feet deep and 4,000 feet wide is what this crater is.
Yeah, so this is pretty interesting. If you're going by Flagstaff and heading towards New Mexico, the highway's only like 6 miles from here. It's not that far off the road. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Just a big hole out here in the desert. Not a whole lot to it. Another once in a lifetime scene right here. We get a lot of comments, people saying they're home sitting on the couch and they watch our videos just to kind of explore and see things. A lot of you guys won't make it out, to see this for yourselves. So right here you get a nice little vlog of it. Pretty amazing. There's steps going all the way down to different areas, different lookouts. So I'm gonna walk out on this little deck. There's a 1,000-foot drop off underneath. Hopefully this wood's not rotted. Each one of these is aimed at something. There's an astronaut down there. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. There he is.
So that astronaut down there, when you zoom in on him, that's a 6-foot tall mannequin of a man down there, dressed in an astronaut uniform.
So he's 6 foot tall?
Yeah, 6 foot tall.
Wow. Think if you had your rifle, you could tag him from here?
Yep. You know it.
These steps are like 2 inches. You get 3,000 of them in before you make it to the top. Yeah, so we thought we'd do a quick video on this. It's really windy out here. Beautiful day though. Just a little bit on the windy side. It's just our luck. Everywhere we go it's windy, but out here in Arizona, I love the state. Passing through Flagstaff, maybe even possibility of moving to Flagstaff one day. It's beautiful weather. I like the cold.
Now that you saw the crater, it's hard to believe that this is part of what caused it, huh?
Yeah, about 150 foot, 45 meters wide. It doesn't seem that big. It really doesn't seem that big. That's, you know, half a football field almost. And if something that small created that big crater, imagine if one like, you know, a quarter mile wide or something hit. That'd be...
It's a little bit longer than a football field, isn't it? Only 150 feet? Yeah, that is only half a football field. But imagine you're sitting there and you see a massive rock like this, the size of half a football field. It would look massive, you know?
Yeah, it would look huge.
It's probably heavy too, because I think they're saying it's mainly like iron and nickel is what this was made out of.
Pretty amazing. But now that I've seen it, I can check that off the list. Never have to come back. I can rewatch the video. But yeah, it's cool, interesting.
Jeez. It was traveling at 7.2 miles per second.
All right, so we left the crater. We're headed back to Vegas now, but we're making a quick pit stop by this spot. We're gonna go look at some animals real quick.
They call it Bearizona. It's a drive-through wildlife park, I guess. See bears and all kinds of wild animals and get to feed them. So we're gonna check it out. Never done one before. I always see the videos. You think they got camels or something?
There's some animals over there.
Well, if they got camels, I ain't letting one put his head in the truck.
No, there ain't no camel. It's too cold for camels.
Yeah. Well, like camels and llamas and stuff. You've seen all those videos of them spitting on people and licking their faces and stuff.
So, quick story. Fort Tejon is actually a pass that, I don't know, I think it's going from Fresno through those mountains towards LA. When I used to live out there as a kid, we used to pass through there. There was actually the first American camel brigade. The United States Army was using camels instead of horses because they thought they would be good for crossing the desert and everything. But it got too cold out there and all the camels ended up dying. Camels do not like the snow. So they figured that out pretty quick. So I don't think there's going to be any camels out here. It's freezing.
Well, still alpacas and llamas are no go for me. How's it going?
Any military or veteran?
Yeah, military.
Can I see ID, please? Thank you, sir. You guys been here before?
No.
Any pets in the vehicle? Okay, here's mapping rules. Right through those gates will be our drive-through. Please remain in your vehicle. No feeding or petting any of our animals. When you get to wolves and bears, roll those windows up and keep moving. Place that receipt on your dash. You're good to go.
Awesome.
I know why you're laughing, and I don't want to hear about it. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bearizona drive-through. She says when we get to the bears and wolves, you better roll up your windows or they're gonna jump in here and
Mangle somebody up.
get mangled up.
So I don't think I've ever seen a mountain goat in real life, like in person, in the flesh. So this is pretty cool right off the bat.
Mountain goats. Look at this guy. That guy would normally be on the top of the mountain somewhere, probably hiding.
I paid $95 for this. There better be some reindeer.
We better get hit by a reindeer.
Yep. I want a grizzly bear to jump on top of the truck.
What are all these crows eating right here?
Oh, their feed.
Oh, they're eating the reindeer's feed.
I don't see a reindeer. Bedded right there. They're camouflage right there.
Kind of looks like an elk. How an elk would look bedded.
They look just like elk.
Oh, there's one right here too.
Yeah, a close one.
What else we got? Coos deer. Oh, we're definitely not gonna see a coos.
Hey, big old buck right there. Man, there's a mule deer though. Where's the coos deer? Oh man, that's just a big old 2-point. I'm gonna get it so you can see him right there. See him? It's a big old 2-point. Oh, right there, another buck.
That's a weird rack. Going into the wolf zone.
These ones aren't very big. They get a lot bigger.
That guy's big right there. Stay parked right here. They're about to get fed. Look at this guy. Yeah, they're about to get fed.
get up to where you can see him.
I know a lot of you guys like wolves and you want wolves released back into the wild and stuff, but these things, they kill everything. Everything. They kill coyotes, they kill elk, deer, and they kill for fun a lot of the times.
It's very hard to have a very good population of wolves because there's a sacrifice made. When the wolf population goes up, elk populations just plummet.
Oh man, he's getting a little close.
He might jump on the tree.
All right, go forward a little bit because he's gonna come scratch up.
That's what this paint's for, though.
Wow, he walked right up on us.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna jump in the truck for a second.
He smells that blood in the back. One last one before we leave.
Then we're gonna go to the white buffalo white room. Oh, he's eating something.
It looked like a big rock right there, but that's a buffalo. Look how camouflaged that guy is.
Dude, that one on the right's got a big old horn.
That one right there has been eating that funny grass. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Ooh, I got that. I think I got that. Take it easy.
Go around.
Take it easy. Let him eat. Oh man, they got nervous with this dude. The boss came right here. Alright, so they have a little walk-up portion. Let's go check it out. I'd recommend coming here in the spring. It's a little bit on the cold side. Everything's a little bit wet. Snow all over the place. They do a good job of keeping it off the walkway, but the spring would be nice. I'm making out. The most rare peacock you ever see. White on white.
Alright, that's about it for this trip, guys. I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video. Pretty interesting overall. What did we do earlier?
We did the I have the worst memory.
Me too.
Wait,
what did we do?
what did we film earlier? Oh, the crater.
Oh, that's right, the crater. Pretty interesting stuff though. Northern Arizona, around the Flagstaff, Winslow, Williams area, all northern Arizona's got pretty interesting stuff. They got this whole zoo going on. There's actually another zoo with nothing but deer where you can go and feed them and everything. And you know, the crater. So pretty cool area overall. Really recommend coming out this way, at least stopping by if you're coming through. But I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video. Had a great time. That crater was interesting and the zoo was a great time. What do you think?
I had a blast.
Yep.
We're gonna be vlogging a lot more stuff here soon, so stay tuned. We kind of took January off. January was rest and relaxation. Now we're gonna get back at it, start posting.
Yep, but I really do appreciate you guys for watching this. As it starts to warm up, we're gonna start fishing a little bit more and just doing our thing. So you guys definitely want to stay tuned. Still a whole lot more interesting content coming up in the very near future. More lake meat stuff, more fishing, hunting, vlogging, traveling, everything. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.